Like I'm breaking out of prison. Hope the warden didn't hear that. Welcome to another Handyman Leatherman video. Today we are going to be building a French drain, but we have to go underneath the concrete. This gutter discharges and it kind of goes back toward underneath the garage door. So we're going to be cutting through the concrete with a concrete cutter. Concrete skill saw is what I call it. The bigger ones, the walk behinds, that thing's massive. It's like there's no way I can offload that and load it up again. So I rented this. So if you're ever in Sallisaw, Oklahoma, Taylor Rental, they got the hookup. So let's get this thing hooked to water and to electric and start cutting. There's already a seam right there between the two pieces of concrete. So we only had to cut down one side. So we just measured over the thickness of a PVC, 4-inch PVC pipe, because that's what we were going to run underneath the concrete. So we're just measured over and we're making a line. I skimmed over it kind of quickly to kind of keep it straight. This saw seems to want to try to walk left and right, so I just kind of make it do a little groove, then I come back again, go a little bit deeper. That way we could make a little bit deeper groove. That way it kind of follows itself. It kind of keeps trying to jump forward on me. This thing's got a lot of power, but it's a pretty neat little saw here. It's working pretty good. What the earmuffs that Mr. Ed is wearing, I've also got a pair and I'm going to try them out. They're designed to keep from hurting your ears, but they also have amplifiers built into it, so you can actually adjust the volume. You can still hear people and be able to work heavy machinery without it hurting your ears. This is also designed for people to do hunting, sport hunting and stuff. That way you could still hear really well, but still when the gun won't hurt your ears. So I'm going to try mine out. Volume knob, you can adjust it for what hears better. Oh wow. I can hear Mr. Ed behind me. Alright. I've gone down all the way right here. You see the brown?
Yeah. But all the rest of the way you just skimmed it to make the score the
yeah,
line?
Just kind of help me keep a straight line. I use my foot against that, so don't try to go forward. Okay. So what I do is you kind of feel like a couple inches more, and you keep your foot there. Yeah. And then you just kind of just let it slowly drop down. I'll put your foot there and keep trying to jump forward on you.
I got the easy job. I'm just picking around.
As soon as I fired up that saw, you could hear it tone its saw down. Yeah, so
Suggesting?
I could hear every little small noise. But as soon as that saw started, it toned it down to where it didn't hurt your ears.
Well, that's cool.
It detects that hot, loud noise and it muffles it. And there you go. We are getting it down. You can see the metal trim piece that separates the concrete. Mr. Ed's been chiseling this out with a nail bar and a hammer, little pieces at a time. We removed the gutter, the downspout, so we could have more room. You can see right here, this is where it comes down. And then we're going to have a connector right here.
Come in here and get that one.
I'm breaking out of prison. Hope the warden didn't hear that.
That tunnel's a little skinny for you.
It is a little skin off of it.
Dad could probably fit through, but not you.
You're supposed to call through the tunnel and then you could go out and get me help.
Go to the door and open the door for him.
If you saw my man cave video, this is a leftover concrete we had after we poured my extension on the room. It was just a little bit less. We thought we bought a couple extra bags that we were going to concrete this whole thing in, but we barely had enough to just kind of fill this around here. This is the little junction for the downspout to connect, and the other one is going to be a flat drain for flat ground. So any water on the surface can go into the French drain, and then the other one will connect to the downspout, which will flush it out to the ditch. So we're going to get this concreted in and go get some more bags of concrete. If the store hasn't closed yet, it's crazy how when you're doing a job like this, time gets away from you trying to get all this stuff done, but now it's the easy part, digging through the dirt. So much easier than digging through that concrete. So we got to continue this ditch all the way over and curve it to the right just a little bit, so that way it drops down the right side of the driveway. That way we got to also make sure when we put our pipes down that they have a down angle to where they are going to be flowing down. We want to make sure this drains really well. And there it is, all laid in there, nice and smoothly, ready to be glued and joined together. The next step for us to do is mix some concrete and get this thing concreted in and cover up the rest with dirt. As you can see, it's been a little while since we did this last. We just got so busy building the addition. If you have not seen that addition video, make sure you click the link at the end of the video. My parents' apartment that I built on the side of my house. So it's probably 6 months later that we started this, that we're finally getting around to finishing it. It's been working flawlessly. Now we're just going to put concrete in here so we can get rid of the boards. You act like you've done this before. Twice? Oh man, so it makes you a professional?
Almost.
Almost.
That's soupy. More bags.
Oh. I wasn't expecting it to eat that up that much.
Some rocks in there. Called a shovel finish.
Shovel finish. Oh, look at that. Drywall mud knife. You're just mixing the trades up.
Yeah.
Don't let it drywall see you do that.
Yeah. I could have got a rusty one. Yeah.
Getting somewhere now. A little bit of filler in there.
Okay. There's your tool. Might as well get the bucket.
That's looking better now. This downspout used to come out here and it used to back up and hit the garage, and it used to go that way. So we knew we were going to be building the apartment, so that's why we cut into here. This goes straight in there, which drops down to there. This right here is supposed to catch any water on the top. Now the hose coming out is a room air conditioner. We just drilled through the garage door. It drips right into the French drain and runs out. Let me show you as it goes out. This way it goes underground. So it comes through here, across here, and it sticks out right here. You can see it right there. So that's where it discharges right into the ditch. Really handy. It works really well. Yesterday we had a big downpour and water was just gushing out of there. And this area here, of course, was wet from the rain, but that was also catching it. You can only do so much. We're trying to keep as much as we can going that way and going that way, because it always likes to settle down in here. So we're trying to get the water to come into here. So, well, we got it all done. It might have taken 6 to 8 months, but we got it done. So we thought we had enough concrete. We didn't. The store was closed. We said, oh, we'll get it later. It just kind of getting pushed off, but we had it hooked up, so it was working. And finally, after things quit freezing, we're like, we'll get it done. And then it started getting hot, and then we kept putting it off. But today was a nice cool day. It rained all day yesterday, which kind of cooled it down. It's still humid, and it's getting warmer now, but we finally got it done. So it turned out really nice. And as you can tell, I don't know if you see Mr. Ed kind of put a little groove in the center of it to try to water try to stop it from going over it, and maybe to direct it out that way. We got the front of the shop looking really good. Got a couple tools hanging up and we got a little toolbox. We're gonna put car changing, oil changing stuff in it, so when we're working on stuff. And if you come over here, you can see Mr. Ed got him a mailbox put up so we can put his mail in there. And then we got air hoses, so we're gonna getting things kind of cozy set up here. Thank you guys again for watching, and hopefully this helped you to figure out how you maybe want to do it. Hopefully you don't have to go through concrete like we did, but that saw just made it so good. We had it all cut out in about a half a day. It wasn't that bad. So until I see you guys again on the next video, you guys have fun, create your own projects, stay out of trouble. All right, we're gonna get out of the sun and find something cool. Go out in the man cave and play on bicycles.